Guys, deluded. Good morning, man. Hope you're all enjoying the early start to the Saturday. I'm recording this on the Saturday. Now we know on Thursday it's the second leg of our Europa League. Yeah, we need to beat Cska in Moscow. We go to Moscow, Russia, and we need to do a professional job. I mean, it's 4-1 on paper. You'd like to think you could play as bad as you want and you still walk away with a win, but it could be anything but. So yeah, not to go over the same things again and again, but we know that the Europa League, there's some tough teams still in it. But if we're going to have any saving grace from this season or get into the Champions League, it's definitely through that route. So we need to somewhat win that. And I'm saying, and I don't know why I said it like that, we do need to win that. I mean, we turned around and got Aubameyang and Lacazette without Champions League football, but it does help attract players. It helps with money. It helps with a lot. And you just want to be any team that inspires to be among Europe's elite or to be Europe's elite. You have to be in Europe's top competition. So we know back in the days, Arsenal was always getting top four. The top four then essentially became a top six in the sense that Arsenal are a joke, but there's six teams that can do their thing, and if they do what they need to do, get Champions League football at the end of the season. So yeah, we need to just do what we need to do. It's 4-1. We don't need to go there and play mad expansive football. I'm not saying don't go there and play good football, people, but we don't need to be flying. It's gonna happen, but everybody don't need to be flying forward and doing things like we're chasing a game. It's tournament football. It's a two-legged tie, people. We've done half the job already. We just need to be professional, manage the game. Don't be overly risk. Don't take risks for no reason. Don't be overly risky. Be a bit more conservative in our approach. I'm not saying don't score. If we score, that's good, man. That's an away goal. It's 4-1 already. We score. It's 5-1 on aggregate, assuming they haven't scored. But you might as well call it 6-1 because it's an away goal. So they would have to go and get on top of needing to beat us, I believe, 3-0 minimum or going into that game. They're going to have to do a madness. Now, I am pretty confident we go through, and I rarely use this language with Arsenal. You guys know I am pretty confident that both teams will probably concede another goal as well, so we should be alright in that aspect. Um, must admit, I am tossing and changing because obviously we don't know what's going to happen in the Southampton game. So when I get onto my lineup, provided everybody's fit, but a part of me wants to go free at the back on the basis that I look at it from if I was a coach. Okay, boom, we've done the job. It's 4-1. We've still got to play in the league, even though there's nothing to play for. Essentially, we've still got to play in the league. There's still a lot of football to be played. So do we just go out there, free at the back, be compact, not take any risk, possibly even give a couple spots to people that haven't played football of recent weeks, like Cola, because Monreal's been playing a lot and Cola's decent. Does he get a look in? Do you bring the likes of Holding or Chambers in if you move free at the back? For me, I'll let you in on a secret before I talk about the lineup. El Nene would start in my side regardless of the formation. So a part of me wants to be a bit more conservative because that will help with three at the back, five in midfield, however you look at it. You will be nice and compact away from home where the fans will get on top of us. We won't need to take any risks. We'll frustrate the opposition. You saw already CSK and us, we started playing. It was a lovely game for the neutrals, but both sides were flying forward and they were very open. If they do that when we're a bit more compact, they go and concede a goal, and they have to chase the game. Their manager came out and said that, okay, boom, getting into these little sort of battles with Arsenal is a losers game, and it's true. Unless you're like City or something, within reason, don't try and buzz me. You don't want to do that against Arsenal. Try and play them at their own game, but they're also chasing a 4-1 lead. Minimum, their fans are going to want to see a committed performance, having a goal, and not bottling it. Like I know they lost 4-1, but the scoreline was harsh, especially on the basis of a couple stages of the game. So we need to do what we need to do. So that's one half. A part of me just wants to go 4-3-3, go out there, do our thing, and just get the job done. So in regards to the lineup now, Ospina was, well, there was a lot of touch and go whether Ospina or Cech would start. I don't know if it was one for them too, but if it was me, I'm starting Cech, to be honest with you. Wasn't at fault for none of the goals we conceded against CSK. Assuming he plays on the weekend against Southampton and gets through it unscathed. Why did I do that? It's mad, isn't it? But assuming he gets through that unscathed, I'd play him. So we know we're gonna have no Mkhitaryan now. Maitland-Niles is still touch and go. Hopefully he's back for Thursday, like Wenger said. So you've already been given Cech. If it's four at the back, I'm going with. Do you know what? Let me start the hard one. Monreal, out of all the outfield players in the back line, probably played the best or doesn't deserve to be dropped. But I am wary of. He's been very consistent this season, but I am wary of fatigue because he plays a lot. He plays 90 minutes. He's had a couple injuries. He's getting on a bit. So do you bring Kohler in there with the tyres? I don't want to say it's one because it's not one until we look back at 180 minutes and the thing's done. But do we bring Kohler in? Kohler could even play against Southampton, but do we save some legs there? So I'm actually gonna go with Kohler, to be honest with you, assuming he's fit and no one gets injured. So I'm gonna go with Kohler. Right back, there's no one else really. So Hector Bellerin, Maitland-Niles might not be fit. Mustafi and Koscielny, although I must admit either Chambers or Holding, one of them would be coming into the side for either one of you, to be honest with you. Koscielny's the captain, so he won't be. If it's free at the back, one of them young centre-halves will come in, but these two have been getting away with a lot this season. Mustafi, I believe, for I don't want to say large part. He's been a bit shaky, but he's had good periods, as has Koscielny. But this last furlong, Koscielny's been shaken and really fell off. He's the captain or a captain, so he'll probably start. So let's just go with Mustafi and Koscielny. Bellerin at right back, like I've already said. Midfield, I'm going with Xhaka and El Nene. Again, back into not taking any risks, having some stability. Everybody don't need to pour forward. So Xhaka and El Nene protect the team, been in decent form this year. El Nene and Xhaka. Ramsey's going to join them as well. So Wilshere's obviously demoted to the bench. The front options, I'm going with Ozil on the flanks. He'll obviously have the license to roam and things like that. I'm going to go with Lacazette. And Iwobi was the first choice, but something's telling me I'm just going to go with Danny Welbeck, to be honest. I would love to go with Reece Nelson. It's not going to happen, so I'm not going to sell myself the dream again that I have been doing numerous times in my preview. It's up to me. It would be Nelson, but yeah. I started talking and saying bare different things as I was announcing who I would use. So my side again, check in goal, Mustafi and Koscielny, Kohler at left back, Hector Bellerin at right back, El Nene, Aaron Ramsey and Xhaka complete the midfield. And up front, we go with Lacazette, we go with Danny Welbeck, and I go with personally Mesut Ozil on the flanks, to be honest. No Mkhitaryan, like we said. Aubameyang will be able to play in Europe, assuming we're in Europe of any substance next year. Will be eligible to play. So yeah, we just need to go out there and do the job, to be honest with you. But we can't be looking at this game too tough because, like I just said, we ain't played Southampton yet at this time. Assuming everybody stays fit, I hope this is the thing, to be honest with you. If we can avoid Atletico, and I don't want to play Leipzig, I can't lie. I think we're going to get drew them, but I don't want to play them. If we could avoid a couple of these sides, there's no easy games in this stage, but if we could avoid a couple of these sides, then we have a decent chance, man. And from an English footballing point of view, I mean, I don't care for other clubs' success, but the Champions League hasn't had that. To have the two, if Arsenal were to win it in back-to-back two English clubs claiming the European competition, it would be decent. Because I mean, Seville did their thing for the Spanish, flying the Spanish flag. Didn't they win it twice or something in a row for 3 finals or something? They were moving mad one time, and they showed levels to everyone. So yeah, that would be my lineup in regards to Cska Moscow. To be honest with you, do you think Ospina will probably come in for Czech? I don't know. I know Wenger said he'd be out for a few weeks, but I'm not sure, man. Do you know what? Wells and Iwobi's probably the most touchy one. Something's telling me Iwobi, but something's also telling me Wells. One hand, why I want to play Iwobi, assuming he plays well, gets a goal, gets his confidence up, man. We know he's only got 2 goals in 30 appearances, and he hasn't had the season. He hasn't kicked on this season, but he looks like a shadow of his former self. And I hate to see players second guessing themselves and not confident. We know he gets a lot of stick as well, so nobody really deserves it more than him to grab a goal, if nothing more for his confidence, for his belief again, man. So yeah, regardless of if you're top class, world class, or just an average player, I don't like to see man that are not confident, man. Guys, deluded. Get in the comments, subscribe, and do the rest. I'm out. Thank you very much for watching.